Hey everybody, so sorry, if my hair's blowing and you got the sound of a fan in the background. It's because it's really hot right now and I'm trying to cool myself down and keep y'all updated at the same time. So this week, once again, has been really slow as far as going out and seeing new sights and doing new things. But for me, it's been very busy with schoolwork and hanging out with the host family and things that getting a routine down and enjoying a lot, but certainly keeping me busy and not much to update y'all on. Nevertheless, I managed to go to a club meeting. It's not a club that I'm part in, but Yukino, one of my friends, is uh, the leader, or I guess helped start a club called the Mystery Club. And I don't really know what they do because I sat in and it's all in Japanese, so it was hard for me to understand most of it. But I did catch that pretty much the entire topic of conversation was about like time machines and where you'd want to go or what you would do with a time machine. And somehow it ended up on Harry Potter and what would be like a useful spell if that was really weird, if that was really real. So it was a lot of fun and a really good time, but not so sure about the point of the club, but a lot of fun anyways. So I'll be taking part in the Kendo Club. I joined the tennis club, and it really wasn't a club. It's more like a talking club. There's 50, maybe more than that, people just kind of grouped around in circles talking. So I'm not going to be able to do the tennis club, unfortunately. I tried. It's not going to work out. It's not really tennis. And I was looking for something a little bit more interactive in the actual sport as well as with Japanese people. So I will be taking part in the Kendo Club. I actually start Thursday, and I might have images, but I'll certainly have stories about me getting beat over the head with a stick. So that'll be a lot of fun. Look forward to that. Thursday's popular culture class was really great because basically it's like an excuse to make Japanese friends. I just uh, last class we sat and talked to each other about like experiences we had that like were different than America. Um, I talked about squatter toilets and like not knowing what the heck to do with them at first. We talked about not having ovens here, and so I don't know how to cook anything because I always use an oven. So I don't have them anymore, so don't cook, Timothy. All right, cool. A couple other things, especially the biggest one for me was the sizes of like portions of food and drink. Um, they're tiny for me, especially for Texas. I want a pound burger, and they're like I'd have to eat like 8 burgers to make it a pound. So uh, basically we just sat around in a little circle. Like we there was like 12, 14 groups in the class. It's actually probably my biggest class. And we just talked to each other in English because it's also a method to help the Japanese students learn English, and make a better use of that, but so that I can see Japanese culture from their perspective rather than only talking about it, from an American's perspective. So that class was really cool. My art and society class was more fun, or a lot of fun, but mainly because everybody kept going off on random tangents and was just kind of talking about what they thought was interesting rather than what we should have been talking about. But it was a lot of fun, anyways. I went to dinner with my host family and acted super crazy and weird and gaijin-ish, foreigner, and it provided entertainment for my host family. Of course, I was a fool and had like pizza and ice cream and soda, and so I was miserable that next morning and day. But that's okay. It's all right. It's good anyways. And, my life wouldn't be normal without at least once a week a really bad stomach ache. So that's good. Keeping it up. But other than that, I've been trying to keep up with all my homework. This week I'm actually really busy, but it's going to be a lot of fun this week and this coming week. I'll try to post my video on the next video on Sunday, my Sunday, your Saturday, if you're in America, because the 20th, I go to Nagano. So I'll have lots of pictures for you, just random stuff, whatever I do there. That'll be a lot of fun to see how that goes. And the 19th, I actually go to Ueno Park for a field trip again. So I'm getting really busy. I have like a presentation to prepare for, and for this Friday and this Saturday, I'm gonna be working, teaching English. Kind of, it's more like a Halloween event. I'm not really teaching. I'm just interacting with some little kids. So that should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll get some images to show y'all a video or something like that. So I got a bunch of stuff coming up. So look forward to next week, or if not next week, but week after next video. So you can see what Nagano's like, and you'll get a little bit of taste of Japan, other than just Tokyo and inside my little room here. So talk to y'all next week.